Hello everyone. Today we explore a magical connection even monster machines can feel about the fence. Until the fence noticed an issue with the monster machine's arm, reminding him of the Scarecrow's injury. The fence slowly turned and told Mom they could head back to the spaceship first and then come back for the monster machine. The fence was confident, but suddenly a red glow burst from the monster, feeling ominous. Everyone was stunned as he instantly transformed, revealing his true form, a super scary killing machine Scarecrow. He forcefully grabbed hold of the fence that was attempting to escape and brutally tossed it aside without mercy, as if discarding it like useless trash. Just let my mom go. Just as the Scarecrow's laser arm was about to launch. Suddenly, the scientist appeared, zapping the Scarecrow with a shock of electricity, and he turned into a pile of scrap metal. The scientist explained that Will was too important, and he brought a control system, so Will went off to explore the area. Sure enough, he found the monster machine's viewpoint location. How awesome. Time to tell Mom. But unexpectedly, oops. He fell into a deep pit and was caught midair, wrapped in a warm hug from his best friend, who carefully set Will down. They quickly rekindled their long-lost friendship. The next day, new chaos struck. A few predators suddenly crawled out, and their target was the fast food creatures nearby. Provoked by the predators, hundreds of yaks started a mad dash. The stampede headed straight for Will. Will's pony fell off in fright, seen by the monster machine, ready to check. He noticed the pony surrounded by the giant herd, and danger was creeping up on them. The monster machine bravely stood in front of the pony as the herd charged, kicking up clouds of dust. Will anxiously watched as the dust cleared, and there stood the monster machine, guarding the pony, though sadly, the pony was still injured. Unfortunately, the pony got infected with an unknown virus, and Will delivered the bad news to the monster machine. The monster machine gently stroked the pony, seemingly gaining some human emotions. Back at the space station, Mom was shocked to learn the water supply was tainted by microbes, not enough to evacuate everyone. Just as she was in despair, she spied a gas giant floating in space. The helium on that planet could purify the entire water supply. How wonderful. But due to the rapid flight, the space station sustained heavy damage, and space suddenly lit up in an explosion-like manner. It was the monster machine in space playing repairman. What a plot twist. He single-handedly pulled the separated buildings back together, and everyone dropped their jaws in awe. The space station safely docked, and the breathing systems activated, wildly collecting helium. But Tubby in upper management worried that the water wouldn't be cleaned properly, so he tampered with the control system to stop the helium collection. As the gas valves opened, a flood of gas surged in, and the pressure skyrocketed. Tom and the female lead barely had time to escape and got trapped. The monster machine sensed the imminent danger, and despite the desperate efforts of everyone else present, the door remained steadfastly unmoving, just wouldn't budge. Time was of the essence. Mom decided to seal the spaceship door, risking it all to shut it tight. At that moment, the two were regaining consciousness while the monster machine forced open the cell door. Seeing soldiers assaulting the Scarecrow, the monster machine was livid and easily sent the soldiers scattering. He gently cradled the Scarecrow, as if 1,000 thoughts surged within him. The monster machine intended to leave, slowly turning back, filled with melancholy. Right now, we're at a crisis moment. Just moments ago, 2 maintenance workers were perfectly forgotten in space. The ship went haywire, and the man desperately adjusted his course. Unfortunately, no matter how hard they tried, they just couldn't catch up to the speed of the space station. They knew only death and endless space awaited them. Their only hope was for the space station to return home safely. Suddenly a massive eye appeared in front of Mom's spacecraft. Unbelievable. A giant unknown creature emerged before their ship, glowing with a soft blue light. It seemed like an alien being, and with its appearance, The spacecraft was pushed back far away. The spacecraft was completely out of control, spinning further away. The man was shocked to see how little fuel was left. Meanwhile, Will was racing to their ship with a monster machine, planning to take the Scarecrow to the desert planet for treatment. But the scientist was already waiting, whipping out his weapon to warn Will. He said the monster machine was the only way for humans to return to the colony. Will couldn't take it away. Just as they were locked in a heated argument, unable to reach a consensus, suddenly sparks erupted all around, and the monster machine crashed down, leaving the scientist's expression of shock utterly indescribable. The monster machine, enduring its wounds, struggled to stand up, a gesture that deeply touched the scientist's heart, prompting him to contemplate saving the Scarecrow. While the monster machine was distracted, the scientist and Will worked together to drag the Scarecrow toward the spaceship.